Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 4th, 2024. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle for Taurus. Hopefully something good. Let's see what's going on. We have optimism here and playing it safe. All right, so mm, they're telling you to be ready to get the heck out of Dodge should you need to. Okay, that you're comfortable in your environment, but at the same time they're wanting you to just be aware that you may need to get the heck out of Dodge should you need to. They're also throwing out here that you make your own decisions. Don't listen to anyone else. Okay, trust your intuition, trust your instincts fully. Okay, you have very strong. You could sense the change in the tide in a situation. You can sense a change, and they're throwing out here that oh goodness gracious, when I say you could sense it for this to be here, geez. Optimism is Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Moon. So this is very much so saying that it's very important to be optimistic in the face of situations where it's like, I'm not really sure why I feel this way. I'm not really sure why this is coming out, or why I'm saying to myself that maybe I don't really know. Like, you know how you get very comfortable in a situation, and most of the time we're only comfortable because we are familiar with something or something. You know what I mean? The familiarity is like, well, I know that this is a chair, so I'm going to sit in it. You know, 'cause that's the basis of most of our comfortability. Um, but this would tell me that you don't feel comfortable in things. It's very important to be very optimistic about that. Like, I would say the optimism comes from saying, I am so glad that my intuition is strong and is kicking and it works. You know what I mean? Be very optimistic about that. That's something to be celebrated, is what they're saying. They're also saying that you need to trust your intuition, even though the situation may be very familiar. So, like, okay, you go to work and it's like, this is a familiar place, but you have an uneasy feeling, especially around a person. Trust that, even if you felt comfortable with them all this time. Like, I've been working with this person for years or months or whatever. You know, I've never had a problem. And then all of a sudden you have a bad feeling. They're saying take that in for one, and to pay attention to the details. And also, that whatever this feeling is something that you never felt before about them or about the scenario. So they do want you to say, I'm glad that spirit has given me this nudge. I'm so glad. But now I'm going to pay attention, right? What are the things that are bothering me? Let me see. Because there's something about this that's saying, play it safe with the Emperor and Four of Pentacles. Just keep to yourself. There's something in this exchange that you may get out of this that's going to let you know that you better get it while the getting's good and get the heck out of Dodge. I don't know why they are telling me to tell you that, right? But get it while the getting is good and get the heck out of Dodge, okay? Oh gosh, let's see what else. Travel, King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So this is something this is happening. And it seems like the travel energy is, you can't have compassion. I will say this, right? There's something they want to talk about, having a heartfelt conversation, but it's honest. You know, we could have a heartfelt conversation, but we sugarcoat some stuff, you know. We always, I love you and that's it. And it's like, but I want to tell you, but they're showing that there's a heartfelt conversation rooted in a lot of honesty, where one may be trying to defend your beliefs. They want you to stop doing that. So, like, if you had, say, this is a person, once again, I'm seeing an event where there's someone around you that you care about, you like them, you're like, I don't know what it is about them, but they're giving me a funny feeling. And you might try to explain, is something off with you? I feel, whatever whatever it is that you feel. Spirit saying, stop explaining yourself. Don't even inquire. Trust that your intuition is saying something's off, and stay away. You know what I mean? It's like, get what you have to get out of the situation. If you need to talk to them for any reason, you talk to them for that reason, and then get away. Play it as safe as you can and say, look, as long as I get this much needed thing done, as long as I get this much this task completed, I'm out. No conversation, no asking them what's wrong, no having compassion for the situation, no regrets either, right? And they're saying that you've come a long way, right? Because status quo is the Hierophant and Justice. You are a very fair person. So the people around you are aware that you're fair, that you are always the leader when it comes to balancing things out. You are really leaning on your Venus energy, and people can sense that within you. They're asking you not to be swayed by some lone sheep that has left the flock. Walk away. It's almost like they're the sacrifice. A wolf needs one of them. No offense, and I'm not laughing, but you know what I mean. Like, hey, you got to feed the wolf, or he's gonna follow us, chomping at the bits, and it might be you next. Um, Kind of vibe. It's like, let this person, whatever, or these people, whatever is happening, they're showing that people have observed you and they know that you'll try to make things fit or work. I'm seeing that you will be betrayed, so or deceived. So you might go, "What's wrong? What's happening? I'm just caring." And they knew you were going to come, so they acted that way on purpose. Very surly, very whatever. Something's off, and you can sense it. Trust that. Get what you're supposed to get out of the situation. If you got to deal with certain people, talk to them when you have, like, on a need to know, need to ask, need to deal with you basis, and then walk away. Don't get sucked in. I don't know why Spirit wants you to know that. And it may have to do with work, because I see a lot of supervisor weird energy with the supervisor energy. But be very careful with people. Deal with them on a need to deal basis today, and be very optimistic about it. Like, I know that Spirit's going to work that out. I don't know how. I don't know what the problem is, but it ain't with me. Kind of vibe. So I'm throwing that out there because I'm seeing deception here. And it may not be like dangerous deception, but it's something that you don't have any business being involved in. Like, it's not free. It's not, it shouldn't be taking you off your path. It seems like someone wants to derail you a little bit because they're off. They're not screwed in tight enough. So unscrew you, and then you come over here and screw me, and then you need help getting, no, forget that. No. You have the Cancer, a Cancer here, Aries, Taurus, another Taurus rather, um, Libra. We also have Aquarius and Gemini, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be dealing. Well, you could be an Aries Taurus cusp here. A Taurus Gemini cusp dealing with a Gemini Cancer cusp. We also have Libra Scorpio cusp here, or Aquarius Pisces. You don't have, or Pisces Aries. You don't have to be dealing with these signs at all. However, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.